Hello guys, how are you? I hope my sound is good. Sorry for the delay here. I was having a technical issue with my computer. So I hope everyone is doing fine. I don't know who's here. I think Dan is here. How are you, Dan? Thanks, man, for being here. Deja vu. How are you? Glad to see you here, guys. Darla FMP. How are you, Darla? From the 3021. What's up, man? Happy to see you here. This is gonna be a mini live, guys. Uh, as we know, there's a storm of information since last Monday. Let's say, imagine what is coming. In my opinion, it wasn't a good start for the prosecution, but this is just starting. I think the defense did much well, according to the information we have from the people who shared the information about what was happening inside the courtroom. Hello, Shane. How are you? Hey, guys. By the way, tomorrow I'm gonna have Shane as a guest here in my channel. So please be with us. It's gonna be so cool to have Shane with me. And thanks, Shane, for accepting the invitation. So we're gonna have Shane tomorrow. Um, this is just a thought I had today when I learned that according to the defense, British guy or Richard Allen, they say that he was gone by 2:15 p.m. on the 13th. So if that's true, he couldn't be the killer of the girls, right? So I have a theory here. I'm gonna present that to you guys. It's just like a potential scenario here. As you know, I think that Richard Allen is involved. I think that it's really likely that he is a British guy, and what I'm not sure if he's the actual killer or not. And to me, everything points to at least two perpetrators, two killers. I don't think it was just a lone wolf. And you know what's my theory about that. But I'm just gonna show you something here, guys. It's just a potential scenario I was thinking about. I'm gonna use a super powerful tool called Paint. So in this channel we have the best technology. So you are lucky, guys. Hello, Kate. How are you? So, what do you think? I think that let me just go to my Paint screen here too. It's the opposite. Okay, it's like that. Okay. So I don't know if it's clear in my screen, but the red point is gonna be Bridge Guy, right? So Richard Allen, in my opinion, he's Bridge Guy. Oh, so he's walking to trails, and he's gonna enter into the bridge. So here we know that at 2:13 the video starts, right? So let's say that he goes with the girls to the other side of the bridge. Here we have that, we know the down the hill scenario. And what if at 2:15 what he does is to give the girls to another perpetrator who comes from the other side of the creek. And the other actor, he goes with the girls to the crime scene location, and that's where the actual crime was committed. So in this potential scenario, Richard Allen is not the killer. Richard Allen could be out of the scenario of this situation at 2:15, as the defense just said today. So to me, that's not impossible. We always heard about a potential abduction, and he could be just part of that abduction. And if something went wrong after, when he gave the girls to the other actor, that's where the crime happened. It's just a potential scenario. To me, it was really interesting the time. 2:15. 2:15 is not like 2:30, 2:45, 3, 1:30. 2:15 is just 2 minutes after 2:13. 2:13 was the time where the video started. So I'm suspicious about that time. 2:15, 2:15 is really close. So to me, that's a potential scenario here, guys. I don't know, what do you think? So it's possible that after crossing the crossing the bridge, he just went down the hill with the girls, and he gave the girls to other actor, and at 2:15 he's out of the murders. So he could be part of the abduction, but at the end, maybe he was not the killer. Now remember that 2 weeks ago we have here as a guest Justice Surf Daily. That was a super good show. Actually, she said things that are consistent with information that we are learning today. So remember that she said that the perpetrators were interrupted at one point when they were committing the murders. Now we are learning also uh, a similar information, interruption, etc. And she had the hypothesis, which I think is very plausible, that Richard Allen crossed the bridge with the girls, but in her hypothesis, he actually crossed the creek with the girls, and he met at the other side of the creek. He met the other perpetrator, which, in her opinion, was Tony Klein. And to me, that's another very plausible and viable scenario. Remember that when we talk, and just to finish with that, in her theory, Richard Allen could be with Abby, and he was the killer of Abby. And that's why when Richard Allen said that he was sorry for Abby, and he didn't say anything about Libby, it was because potentially he murdered Abby and not Libby, and the murderer of Libby was Tony Klein. In that scenario, I see very clear things here. Is consistent with some specifics of the crime. To me, that points to two different actors. The elements we can see at the crime scene. First element, the way the bodies were disposed. So Libby was naked, Abby was dressed or redressed. So that's consistent with one killer attacking Abby and another killer attacking Libby. I was a couple of minutes ago in the Tom Webster chat, and there was a conversation about two different weapons. So we know that the injuries also are very different. The injuries that Libby had on her throat were very different to the injuries that Abby had. I think Libby had like 3 cuts, and we can go with different theories about that. Maybe she was fighting the killer, and that's why he had a more difficult time to kill the girl, and maybe Abby was not giving that kind of resistance, let's say. But to me, it is possible that there were two different weapons because there were two killers at that moment. Also, well, we have the two sketches, etc. As I can see both scenarios here. One, Richard Allen crossing the bridge and giving the girls to the other killer, or Richard Allen crossing the bridge with the girls and attacking one of the girls in the other side with the other perpetrator, who would be, in my opinion, very possible, Tony Klein. I don't know if that makes sense to you. It's something that just popped in my head. 2:15 is a very special number here, guys. 2:15 compared to 2:13 is just 2 minutes after. It's not a very coincidental timing in my opinion. I don't know, guys. What do you think about this? I'm crazy. I'm just reading too much between the lines, but to me, it's a very potential scenario again. I'm just gonna go to the chat. We already said hello to from the 21 from Australia. Again to Dan, who's very active. Hey Dan, what's going on with your channel, man? I'm missing your lives. Why are you so quiet, so serious? Darla again. Shane again, remember please to be with us tomorrow. Shane is gonna be my guest from Ireland. First time doing a live in YouTube. I love his ideas. So we're gonna be here together. Is your voice going to be how we imagine? Shane, oh my God, I'm scared about that. Because the accent of the British people, Ireland, is very hard for me. So I hope I'm gonna be able to understand what you're saying tomorrow, Shane. Otherwise, you guys in the chat, you're gonna need to help me. It's gonna be hard. So Shane, speak slowly tomorrow, man, please. Ador's Mirror, hey, how are you? Nice to see you here. Big supporter of the channel. Dan says, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like. Yeah, please, guys, smash the like, subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. Hador went to the courthouse. Only people we talked to were Grino and Marv. You were there? What can you tell us, Hador? Tell us something about your experience today in the courtroom. She didn't see anyone else other than Grino and Marv. I think Marv was the first one there. She was there since 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Oh my God, these guys are, I don't know, okay, no sleeping the whole night, freezing. It's crazy. Deja vu sounds like a co-conspiracy. Always did. Darla. Okay, Cryptex. Why has the prosecutor not filed for the death penalty for Richard Allen, considering the severity of the case and Indiana's interest in resuming the death penalty? Good point, because maybe he was not the killer and he was just the abductor. And that's why, again, 2:15, it's a very interesting timing. Maybe that was the time when he just gave the girls to the actual perpetrator. So, and that's why the death penalty is not on the table, because they don't have enough evidence or proof that Richard Allen was the killer. So a very good point. So that's my guess. So Rosa, why would you talk to Green? I don't know. If I meet Green on the street, maybe I would say, "Hey man," and shake hands, and that's it. Not to be his best friend, but not to say hello. Farmer, hey, how are you, Farmer? Nice to see you here, guys. I think yesterday or before yesterday was Farmer's birthday, so happy birthday again, Farmer. Looking forward for the next show with you. Kate asked Farmer, "How was your birthday?" Yeah, Farmer, tell us about that. How was your birthday, man? Shane, that's a good point. So I heard two separate knives were used as well. That's all right for one perpetrator. Plot thickens. So yeah, again. So if we have two different knives, it's very unlikely that it's gonna be just one murderer, one killer. I don't know, guys. What do you think about that? But everything points to me to at least to attackers, to murderers. Two knives. How can you explain that? So I don't know. Maybe people are gonna say, if they were cut box cutters, when he attacked Levy, the cutter just was destroyed, so he had to use another cutter or something like that. Doesn't make sense. So yeah, one perpetrator with two knives, I don't buy it at all. Hadar Mirror, it was okay. There was not a whole lot going on today. Mainly getting to hear about the family, Libby, and family's testimonies. Yeah, it's so sad we cannot see we don't have any video of the process because today we had Kelsey, we had Derek German, we had Betty. It would be so good to hear those testimonies, but now we have to rely on the notes of the people who were there. So I don't know, and that's part of the controversy. Huh? We don't know if we have four people taking notes. One of Tom Webster is gonna have an interpretation of the things that are happening there, different to Aspen, different to murder sheets. Is hearsay at the end, even if they are trying to do their best. And thank you guys for doing that for us. At least we have some kind of information, but it's gonna be always a controversy because we don't have the actual audio and video about what's happening inside, right? So I don't know. So let's see here. Farmer, no biggie. I'm used to the ones I love, disappointing every atom of my existence. Come on, Farmer. Don't say that, man. Enjoy your time. So Shane, Abby was attacked once and Libby was attacked 3 separate times according to autopsy. It's starting to get strange for me. Yeah, it's strange. And again, people can make sense of that in different ways. One of the girls was fighting the killer. The other one was already unconscious. But again, when we put everything together, 2 different weapons, 2 different disposition of the bodies, Richard Allen saying that he was sorry for Abby and not for Libby, the situation with the clients, the 2 sketches. To me, everything points to murderers. but it's just my opinion. So I respect yours, guys. Farmer, off topic question. Does anybody know if cell phone forensics can differentiate between a hard button push and cold wet cycling? Good question, Farmer. We need an expert here, I think, to answer to your question, but I don't know. It's a good question. Oh, super sticker from Farmer. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Curious contrarian, Dan, just chilling, avoiding harassment. Others, yeah, me neither. I don't know anything about that. We need an expert. Mirror, you're right. It is expensive equipment. Gently depress the like and share icons. So, Rosa, I hit the like button. I cannot share the video. All my friends think I'm cutting back on the true crime content. Thank you, Rosa. So, Rosa. You're welcome. Welcome, Farmer. I really hope you enjoyed your time, man. We have Nana here. Nana 73. I'm late. You're not so late. Actually, this is going to be a short live here. And yeah, if you can replay, do it and comment. Let your comment in the comment section. It's always so nice to have you here, Nana. Nana is so cool. Let me go to the chat here. Okay, Darla. What if some of the multiple suspects that have come up over the years were actually involved? I don't think Richard Allen is necessarily innocent, but what if a lot of familiar names were actually involved? It's not impossible, and nothing surprised me anymore in this case. And going to your comment, to me at least, there are three of them involved, Allen and the two clients. So we have three. And the fact that the girls were in Ron Logan's property and Logan faking his alibi, etc., to me, that indicates that he was potentially not necessarily involved in the murders, but I think he was a witness. He knew that the girls were there. And I know that everyone is saying that the statement of this guy, James Haas, who was with Ron Logan in jail after the murders, he stated that according to Logan, he masturbated on the girls. So maybe he didn't commit the crime, but if he was, I don't know, drunk or he was just a pervert and he did that. Look, everything is possible here. I'm not saying it's likely, but it's possible. To me, it's likely that at least the clients and Allen were involved. Okay. Continue. Can't stay long, tired, but wanted to hit the like and show support for Cryptex. Thank you so much, Nana. Appreciate it. Shane. Since I hit 40, I don't get much either. But look, it's all about quality time for me. Yeah, for me too. Agree. My daughter got me a $5 pair of shorts, but better than a million. Happy. Funny, sorry. So, guys, I don't think I'm going to stay longer here. Just wanted to say hello, to share my potential scenario about the 2:15 p.m. Time, which again is I don't know, suspicious. It's too close to 213. It doesn't look like just a normal number to me. 213, 215. I don't know. It's just, I cannot take it out of my mind. And so that's going to be all for today, guys. See you tomorrow. Remember, I'm going to be with our friend Shane. And I don't know if Sunday or next week I have another surprise for you guys. You're gonna love it. Farmer Cryptex, you've been kicking out some good shows and plentiful lately. Awesome, thank you. No, thanks to you, man, and you helped me a lot being here and discussing with us. And remember that we have to do a show with Justice Sir Daily, the three of us. So just tell me when you're gonna be ready for that. It's so crap that we couldn't do the live or the show with Holly, with wife Lilith. For some reason, it was like a deal. Yeah, let's go. And she just disappeared. She stopped answering the emails, and she went our nation. So anyway, we tried to make it happen, but sorry for that, guys. I have a problem here with my mouse. Sorry, guys, but my mouse is acting so weird. Give me just 1 second. Shane's gonna sleep. I hope so. Hey, by the way, do you sleep? Shane is in all shows. He's there since Sleuth Intuition. It's in Tom Webster. In everywhere. Shane is like he never sleeps. So yeah, man, it's gonna be cool to have you here tomorrow. And so, browser, looking forward to JSD and Farmer. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome, guys. I hope it's gonna happen soon. So that was all, guys. See you. Thank you so much again. Keep in touch. See you tomorrow, actually.